Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another anime figure opening video today. Today we're going to be taking a look at... Wait. What? Oh, they are different. Oh, okay, alright, back into this then. Yeah, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Rem Red Hood pearl color version figure that came out very recently in the game centers in Japan. I was really shocked to see this. As you know, we already opened up a Rem Red Hood and a Ram Red Hood figure already. So seeing this newer version, or second version I suppose, in the game center came as a little bit of a shock. So, of course, I had to get my hands on it. So, let's kick things off and take a look at the box. So as you can see, this box has a wonderful blue color, and as you can see that Rem is right in the middle, taking up most of the front, as was the case with the first figure. Has this beautiful floral pattern all the way around in the background. We have our Jaya Prize logo and our Furyu logo up here, as well as a age rating. And then down here we have SSS figure, Rem Red Hood, pearl color version. This one apparently is a little bit shinier than the other ones. So we'll have a look at the end and see how they compare. And on the side we have Rem from a few different angles, all in these different diamond patterns. That's a wonderful design they've got going on here. The Red Hood logo up at the top there, nice little ribbon in the corner. And then we have Rem along the side there, beautiful design. On the other side, I'll go to the back in a second, we have Rem with a nice full body shot from behind and from the front. Again, Red Hood and then Rem here. And then on the back we have our safety information, RE0, and a ton of information down here. So of course, please be careful with any of these warnings. And then on the top, we'll just give that a quick flip. Oh wow, that was cool. RE0, SSS figure, Rem Red Hood, pearl color version, and then SSS figure. So we know there's no plastic in here if you listen. Yeah, that's clearly cardboard. And then down the bottom again we have our RE0 SSS figure, Rem Red Hood. So let's open her up and take a look. Okay, so let's get her open up. Let's take a look inside. 3 bits of tape. Yeah, I won this in Tokyo when I was there on a business trip recently. You will not believe how much I won her for. Well, I mean, you probably will. 700 yen. I was really impressed. I think the original version cost us a couple thousand. I can't remember. It's been a little while. But yeah, wow, 700 yen. What a steal. All right, let's open her up and have a look. There we go. There is the cardboard. It's become a staple of these videos now. And of course, it's just all bubble wrapped inside of here. Yeah, there's nothing else in there, which is a shame. We'll just close that back up quickly. All right, then we have this all bubble wrapped up here. God, they really don't know how to organize these figures very well, do they? But it looks like there is a figure and a stand. So let's unpack them and take a more detailed look. Give me a second. Okay, so stand. And here is our stand. And this stand is absolutely beautiful. I think it's very, very similar to the last Rem Red Hood figure stand. It has this beautiful blue pattern going around the outside, as you can see. Some nice roses, some like leaves and branches, in a kind of, not doily, but I guess circle pattern going around here. 2 holes for her feet, and then we have SSS figure Rem at the bottom. And on the back, we have our TNK RE0 up again. There's nothing overly special here. This is just a similar stand to the first figure. So let's put this down for now. And here is our figure. And as you can see, this Rem is very, very shiny. As we said, this is the pearl color version. So everything in here is a little bit shinier than the previous version. So let's go into more detail and take a look at each piece of this figure. So, starting off with her face, as you can see, we have one beautiful blue eye on show. She does also have a second eye underneath her hair here, which is also good to know. They didn't skimp on the paint. Her nose sticks out a tiny little bit, about the same length as her bangs here. And then she has her big, wide smile. Very, very cute little face here. And as you can see, her hair has this beautiful metallic sheen to it. This is the exact same pattern as the other figure, which had a gradient, but this one is just one solid sheen metallic colour. It's very, very pretty, and there's also this little bow here. You can also see she's got these little pink bows at the sides too, so there is also detail underneath. Even her ears are fully formed under there. And she also has her maid headband on, I guess that's the word. And again, that looks like it's got this metallic sheen to it too, if we move the hood slightly without breaking it. Wow, it's wonderful. All the detail under there is still there. I'm very curious to see what the back of her head looks like. But there you go, that's her face. Now, also with her red hood, again, this has that beautiful, beautiful metallic red sheen to it. Yeah, get prepared for the word sheen a lot in this video. But this colour goes all the way around. It has this beautiful, beautiful, nice kind of shininess to it. And that's also the same here on the back of her hood. Very, very pretty. We can also see the same on her bow on the front, so that's also very, very nice to see. You can also see that she is wearing the same white and red dress that she was wearing in the previous video. But again, the white has this beautiful shine to it, which is very, very nice. It's got a very nice glossy feel to it, actually, compared to the rough feel of the previous version. As you can see, her breasts stick out a fair bit. It's probably because this waistband in the middle. One good note is that this is not falling out. I remember the hell of trying to get that back in last time. But again, this also has a beautiful, beautiful sheen or nice metallic colour to it. It's very, very pretty. You can also see she has one arm coming out like this, again looking like she is pushing against something, probably to hold her sister's hand when she's skipping. She also has this little cuffling on here. Again, this has that nice metallic colour. And then on the other arm, she has it folded up or bent, I guess is the word, with one fist being gripped tightly, and again, the same metallic cuffling on this hand. I think this would have been nicer if they had a basket here, as if she was carrying something to her grandmother's house, I suppose, as this is based off of Red Riding Hood. But, I mean, regardless, it's still a very pretty pose, although it doesn't seem too natural when you're skipping. But, regardless, it's cute. It's very, very cute. And focusing a little bit more on the dress, it has these two layers. The under layer has this red pattern, although it looks like there are a few little kinks here, which is a shame. And then she has this beautiful white bow at the back. Again, oh, there's actually a paint problem there. We have some red. Oh, it came off. No longer a problem. But this goes all the way around, and again we have these lovely little pockets on the front, nicely detailed, all the folds in the dress. It's very, very pretty. And again, I love how these little bumps around the edge are all unique. Every part is very, very different, so it adds a nice layer of uniqueness to it. Also these are very malleable. There you go, I'm learning as I'm reviewing. And of course, moving down her legs, she has one leg folded up like she's kicking. We have her socks and shoes, we'll have a look at in a second. She has one leg out straight. And let's use this shoe to give you a closer look at how this has been designed for this version. It seems as though the sock is the exact same thing, like nothing has actually changed at all here, because it's one of the few parts that does not seem to have a massive metallic kind of sheen to it. But the shoe itself actually looks much nicer and a little bit more polished than the previous version. You can see that like her buckle on her shoe is nicely detailed and it's formed very well there. And it's just very, very pretty. It's got a wonderful, wonderful sheen to it. Also, interestingly, it has this little piece of plastic in the middle. This is so that it has extra support when it's put into the stand. And they make it look, well, they use clear plastic here to make it look as though there is a hole there. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Now, of course, I guess I really should give you a pants shot. So again, please skip to the time at the bottom, around here, or wherever the hell you put the thing. But here we go. Now, as you can see, very, very carefully, Her pants are also very shiny too. They have the same sheen that is used on her dress here, which I thought was very, very strange. I guess you're not really supposed to be looking at her pants here, but they are shiny and detailed. But there you go, her pants. Okay, so let's get her into her stand really, really quickly. And there you go, there is our pearl color Rem Red Hood figure. This is very, very pretty, and it is the exact same style as last year's figure, except it has a much more metallic sheen to it. Now let's start off by giving you a few pretty shots of this figure. So let's take a look. Now this video is a little bit shorter than some of the other videos because of course I want to actually show you what the original looks like. And as you can see, this has a much mattier kind of look to it. It's much drier, it's much less shiny than this one. But they have the exact same pattern. The faces are exactly the same, the hoods are exactly the same, everything is the same, even these little buckles in the middle, just this one seems a little bit shinier. But again, it's a very, very pretty figure. I'm very happy to have this one, and it's nice to have this one too. So of course, let's give you a few pretty shots of these two figures together. So let's take a look. And let's go and find somewhere for you on the shelf. Let's go for a walk. So yeah, this is a very, very pretty Rem figure. Again, it's the exact same style as the previous Rem figure we had before. And as you can see, she has her home here, next to her twin sister over here. And of course, our nice kotori in the middle. But we're going to put her here. So it looks like we have two of the same figure. Interesting. It's really weird, it's like they're twins, although her twin is here, so are they triplets? But anyway, there you go, there is our pearl colour Rem Red Hood figure. We're probably not going to get the Ram figure just because I don't want to have a massive shelf filled up with doubles of figures. As you can see, we have two different figures back here, which are two different versions. Maybe we'll review those at a different time. But anyway, I'm way off topic. So thanks again for joining today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like, I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you again in another anime figure opening video coming soon. Okay, bye.